get the Estrella, Jalisco, get the Kudo protein popcorn. Get it all because Power Slap 8, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. The main card has arrived here at the Fountain Blue Las Vegas. 5 fights on the way, 2 of them of the championship variety, and former UFC star Paige VanZant making her Power Slap debut. Here we go. Power Slap 8 to Crazy Hawaiian versus Van Heerden, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. A massive light heavyweight matchup kicking things off. It's Austin Turpin and Vernon Cathy. Then our first of 2 super heavyweight matchups. Camille Marusarz taking on the Russian sensation Dumpling. Paige VanZant making her Power Slap debut against Christine Wolmarans. In the co-main, it's No Love, Emmanuel Muniz and Anthony Babyface Blackburn. And then the main event, our super heavyweight title fight, the champ, the Crazy Hawaiian versus Danny Van Heerden out of South Africa. And now it is time for the table to rise once again because of a weight miss by Austin Turpin. He forfeits the right to go first, so the powerful Vernon Cathy will have a chance to end it on the first slap, something we've seen him do all too often. Austin Turpin has made headlines with his personality and his performances since his Power Slap debut, but the soft-spoken veteran Vernon Cathy believes he's got what it takes to stop Turp Daddy Slim tonight.
Top 5 light heavyweight contenders Austin Turpin and Vernon Cathy have arrived in Las Vegas with a golden opportunity to not just pick up another win, but to move into position to make the kind of statement that may very well land them in a world title fight sooner rather than later.
You know, I'm glad they gave me some clown like Vernon. You know, he's knocked out some Slim Jim, some weasels, but I'm a whole new animal, something he's never seen before.
You know, everything's on the line in this fight. I mean, it should be a title match. It's not because of him, so I'm going to make this one a title match.
In April, Austin Turpin shocked the world when he stopped Ron Wolverine Beta in the 5th round of their rematch. And while Turp Daddy Slim didn't leave with the light heavyweight crown due to a weight miss, a win over Vernon Cathy may land him the rubber match for the belt that he so craves.
Vernon, a.k.a. Dorothy, better hope some twister comes through Kansas and rips his ass and takes him to see the Wizard of Oz, because he don't want to see Turp Daddy Slim tonight on that Power Slap stage.
2 months after his 40th birthday, Vernon Cathy remains as dangerous as ever on the Power Slap stage, and for proof, look no further than his 2 most recent bouts, as he knocked out both Bear Bennett and Delvin Hamlin, setting up a match with one of the best light heavyweights in the game.
It's fine if you talk with a big mouth, but if you don't win, it makes yourself look like a fool, and I'm here to make him look like a fool.
Vernon, the Mechanic Cathy, one of the most interesting and thoughtful guys on the roster. He's a mechanic, he's a strong man, he's a farmer. He started his career with 2 first-round KOs, then he got knocked out twice, including a title fight. He's rebounded nicely with knockout wins in his last 2, and he feels like he's still getting better even at 40 years old.
Yeah, but this man is a knockout artist. It's as simple as that. Every time he stepped up on this stage, somebody's gone to sleep. Granted, some of the times it has been him, but most of the time it has been his opponents. The narrative was that he could give it, but he couldn't take it. Well, he put that to bed because last time he did make it to the 2nd round. Coming in against Austin Turpin, he's very confident that once again he's going to get the job done. But he said, in terms of his approach, he needs to get more amped up. He's a little bit too relaxed. He just kind of sits there, he lets people slap him in the face. So this one, he's going to tense up, he's going to be a little bit more wild, but he's still going to bring that signature power.
And he's never lost as an underdog, which he is tonight, plus 150. Oh, the run out.
Let's go, the DC special.
By Turp Daddy Not So Slim, a minus 180 favorite. He's a massive fan favorite. The most dynamic personality in the promotion, but he has missed weight 2 straight times. It cost him a title the last time around. You have to question his motivation a little bit. He missed by 10 pounds, Michael.
Not even close. Now, he swears that he's not taking this for granted. He said, I haven't been out there partying and stuff like that. I have been training my ass off. But this is what I love about this guy. Listen, the weight miss is terrible, of course, but let's move past that for a second. The man is intensity personified. Look at this. Look at the way he whips the crowd into a frenzy. He's going to whip his top off in a minute as well. He'll be slapping people. He has massive power. He's got a great chin, and he is an absolute showman.
Turp Daddy Slim got married a few months ago, has a baby boy on the way with his wife, Nicole. A 30% purse reduction because of the massive weight miss. But he is coming out ready to make some noise. Tail the Tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. A weight there listed at 215, so he misses by 10 pounds. Does Austin Turpin. Vernon Cathy was none too pleased. He said, but there's no way I wasn't going to take this fight. And you see there that 30% purse reduction for a second weight miss for Austin Turpin. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Light Heavyweight Division and presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. Introducing first in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Out of Gypsum, Kansas. He is the number 3 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world. Vernon, the Mechanic Cathy. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 215 pounds. Out of Jacksonville, Florida. He is a number 1 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world. Austin Turp Daddy Slim Turpin. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Kerry Hatley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Vernon Cathy.
Props to watch here. Will there be a first round knockout in Turpin versus Cathy? Yes, plus 125, no, minus 155. So the odds say not likely.
Well, Vern Cathy has knocked out 3 people with the first shot.
Yes, he has.
Austin Turpin has a great chin. Austin Turpin is fired up, though. He's a madman.
This match is presented by Double Eagle Injury Law. Injured, slap back by visiting Double Eagle Injury Law today.
Now, the 10 pounds, the extra weight that he has, that will help Austin Turpin. Look at the thickness of the neck, the jaw, the weight, the power, the ability to absorb and to dish it out.
Look how Turp turtles up that neck, though.
But look at Vern Cathy, get ready.
Oh, that was a nice one. And Turpin gives him the stare down right after, leaves him hanging. No pound for you, my friend.
Yeah, so Austin Turpin, he's a showman. He's got a great chin, massive power though. So as we know, the narrative of Vern Cathy, he can give it, but he can't take it. That's not necessarily true. It's not fair, but that's what they say. Well,
you seem to bring it up every fight, you know.
Well, he did remember it. He had a go at me. He said, my wife, my children, and my people back home, they're not happy with you, Bisping. I'm like, well, I don't care.
He's been able to take it the last 2 fights against Delvin Hamlin and Bear Bennett. Let's see how he can do here against Turp Daddy, not so slim. Turpin said he's weighing 225 to 230 pounds for a 205-pound match after this.
Yeah, way over.
Kind of a different windup. It was almost like a.
It was very elegant.
Like a whippy.
It's like.
Yeah.
It was
like a dance move.
A ballerina flair to it. You know.
Did you like it?
I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
I wanted to see violence.
That was terrible.
Was there a flinch? There might have been a flinch. No, there wasn't a flinch. See, because when I look at the replay, I take notice of it.
Oh, you actually watched the replay.
Like, was there a flinch?
I hear you.
I looked at it. I'm like, no, there was no flinch.
Look at that stare from Austin Turpin.
Like a pit bull chewing a wasp. Yeah, it's not looking good. I think this is over. He's up.
No way.
And he's back down.
That's
it's over.
That's it. Oh, he's doing the Humpty Hump.
Oh, in your face.
There you go, Vern. Vern with the biggest win of his career.
Wins by knockout. His opponent misses weight, disrespects him. Round 2 gets a beautiful knockout.
Gotta feel good for Vernon Cathy. He said he was disgusted by the lack of professionalism from Turpin. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
And let's just remember, Vernon Cathy is a class act. He's a credit to this sport. Never any controversy. He's just a nice human being, trains hard. He's had some incredible matches. He was disgusted, as you said, when Austin missed weight like that, when he wasn't even close. But that's the best way. That's the best way to handle it. Come in and knock him out.
Can we finally put to bed? He can dish it out, but he can't take it. Can we put that to bed now?
100%. I've never said that. I've said that other people have said that. I've merely reported the news. And he has certainly put that to bed. He has dispelled that myth once and for all.
Vernon Cathy delivers the monster knockout, just a crushing blow.
Boom!
Oh, that was beautiful.
Look at that. All the way through.
The official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kerry Hadley calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Vernon the Mechanic Cathy.
And I'm here with the winner, Vernon Cathy, with probably the biggest win yet of your career here in Power Slap. What is going through your mind?
Like I always say, I'm here to do the job. Job's done.
Is the job done? I feel like you still have a lot to accomplish, but talking about what you just did you feel like you had something to prove when you got up here tonight, especially being the fact that you might have felt a bit disrespected because Austin Turpin missed weight for the 2nd time in a row?
It's just so disrespectful, and I actually wanted to go 3 rounds just so I could get everyone to shut up. But other than that...
But it didn't take 3 rounds. I mean, you had a strong shot in the 1st round, but the 2nd round, you came out full violence on your mind.
Yeah, I just step it up every hit. So, yeah, I mean, he hit me hard, though. He hit me very hard.
Okay, so now that you have this big accomplishment underneath your belt, what's next?
I want that title shot! Yep, that's what I need and that's what I want.
Well, I hope you get it. Well done.
All right, thank you so much, Charlie.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Vernon Cathy.
That post-fight interview brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. Tonight's 10-count replay brought to you by 10X World. 10X your business, 10X your income, 10X your life. Go to 10xworld.com. God bless.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Our finish of the night so far. You knew the moment it landed. Turp Daddy was close to going to sleep. He tried to get up, man. It was a valiant effort by Austin Turpin. Tonight's Power Slap Celeb Camp brought to you by Arsenal Strength. There's Taylor Lewan, former Tennessee Titan Pro Bowler, bussing with the boys. Cam Jordan, perennial Pro Bowler, stud defensive end for the New Orleans Saints. And of course, Mark Coleman, UFC Hall of Fame inductee, is here as well. The stars are in the building. The first of two super heavyweight fights on the main card is coming up. It's the power slap debut of the man they call Dumpling. Vasily Kamatsky is a Russian farmer who stumbled upon slap fighting 6 years ago, and he's been dominating ever since. Tonight, Dumpling gets a chance to hone his craft on the biggest stage in the sport against this man, Kamil Marusarz. The Chicago native has some serious toughness that he's shown, going the distance against two powerful opponents in his previous two matches. Tonight, he's searching for his first win and feels like a renewed focus and training program will do the trick. It's Dumpling and Marusarz up next. Power Slap 8 to Crazy Hawaiian versus Van Heerden is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. We have a couple of beasts ready to make the walk. One of them making his first trip from Russia to the States, all the way from a farm in Serbia. No need to wait until July to see some of the best super heavyweights on the planet go toe-to-toe. We have it for you right here, right now. A pivotal figure in the rise of slap fighting, Russia's Dumpling will now test himself on the sport's biggest stage, where steel-chinned and upset-minded Windy City native Kamil Marusarz will be waiting for him.
A pioneer of slap fighting who made his name on the circuit in his native Russia, Dumpling has now arrived in the United States to take to the power slap stage in search of a world title, and fans cannot wait to see him in action, while Kamil Marusarz is determined to score the upset in emphatic fashion.
I'm tough for Dumpling because I've been in this sport already 2 times in the States, and while they have the same concept over there, they don't follow the same rules, and that's gonna mess them up here.
Посмотрим, насколько он крепко мне челюсть. Я всем говорю, что в этом виде спорта как бы не важно, как ты бьешь, а как ты держишь удар.
Kamil Marusarz knows what he's up against when he faces Dumpling tonight, but Chicago's Polar Bear proved his toughness in 3-rounders with James Stonier and the Crazy Hawaiian. And with power to match, he's intent on shocking the world as soon as he gets his chance to strike.
Tonight I'm gonna live up to my name, the Polar Bear, because I'm big, tough, built like a polar bear, big as me as in front of him.
Dumpling has influenced countless slap fighters over the years, and with his arrival in power slap, the 34-year-old has the chance to show his peers that he's in his prime and about to make a run at the super heavyweight belt that will take him and the sport to new levels.
Мое послание всем супертяжам: я приехал, бойтесь. После сегодняшнего боя хочу, чтобы фанаты знали, что вот приехал русский чемпион.
And here is Kamil Marusarz, the Polar Bear, a plus 320 dog. Says his main focus has been no fouls. He's been penalized in his last 2 fights. Really ramped up his training 2 to 3 times a day sometimes, Charlie.
Yeah, he's a very hard worker. And let me tell you, the very first thing, guys, when I met with Kamil Marusarz yesterday, I shook his hand and I was like, oh my God, what the hell? His hands are completely calloused, like hard calluses from top to bottom. So I was like, what's the deal? Why do your hands feel like this? It's because he's a bricklayer and he doesn't wear gloves on the job. It's his busiest time of the year. He is working morning till night, 10-hour days. So you talk about he's training 2 to 3 times a day. So sometimes he is waking up at 2:30, 3 a.m. to get some slaps in even before his shift starts. Kamil says obviously it's an honor to go up against a legend in the sport like Dumpling, but says his plan is to stop him right in his tracks. And guys, judging by those very calloused hands, I would bet if he delivers with enough force, it could leave an insane mark on Dumpling's face.
Oh, 100%. But he feels that Dumpling is going to foul a lot because out in Russia, Dumpling, they don't have the same rule set. So Marusarz coming into this one, yeah, he's working hard, training hard, all the rest of it, but he feels very confident.
He's These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. For the first time on U.S. soil making the walk is Dumpling, the 34-year-old pig farmer from Siberia. Says that's basically what he does for his workout. Gets that pig feed, dumps it in the trough, works in the field. This is a monumental moment for this guy who has been dominating slap fighting other places in the world to be in the promotion now.
And just like Alexander Volkov last week, if you saw the UFC, he was getting combed in between rounds. He gets his beard combed there as well. So this guy, Dumpling, yeah, he's a legend. And look at where this has brought him. It's brought him to the other side of the world. Dana, this is one of the first people that Dana saw, so that's why they kind of inspired Power Slap. And he just loves this. He's probably living the dream right now. He can't believe that he's here. He's in Las Vegas. He comes from Siberia. That is a very cold place. He said that Vegas is incredibly hot. He's been to the Hoover Dam. He's been up to Red Rock. He's had a lot of fun. But now the fun stops. Now it's time to get serious. Doesn't really train because he doesn't have to. I mean, look at the man. 352 pounds at 5'9", right? He's very wide. He's very round. He's barrel-esque. Typically, people like that have natural power. He doesn't lift any weights or anything like that. He just works on the farm down.
He doesn't need to. A 10-1 record as a pro slap fighter. As we take a look at the tail of the tape, brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. Camilo Marusarz, a much bigger man at 6'3". You can see the reach difference, 5 inches, but he's still a plus 320 dog to a guy who has been one of the most potent slap fighters on the planet. Let's send it to Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Division and presented by Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first in the blue corner, he stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 291 pounds. Out of Chicago, Illinois, he is a number 9 ranked super heavyweight contender in the world, Camille Polar Bear Marusarz. And in the red corner, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 365 pounds. Out of Ilonsky, Russia, he is the viral sensation making his Power Slap Super Heavyweight debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Dumpling! And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Chris Taioni. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Dumpling.
Here's a look at the odds. Is there going to be a first-round knockout? Plus 220 on the yes and minus 275 on the no. The Power Slap online shop now open. Purchase official Power Slap apparel and merch at www.shop.powerslap.com. A Fanatics experience.
You know you're a legend in a sport when you only need one name. You know, it's like Cher, Prince,
Bisping.
Seal, Dumpling.
We've been waiting a long time for this guy. We've been watching him.
We really have.
On Instagram and YouTube for a long time. Look at him. Like he looks like he has the shoes of a farmer. Nice and broken in, ready to go.
If you ask me, or you ask AI, draw me a Siberian farmer, I think that's what they come up with.
He looks like one, doesn't he?
He does, but look at that wind up. Get ready.
Oh, Dumpling doing damage from the jump.
1 and done. He's out for the count. They're counting.
Slapped.
He's fast asleep.
2 sleep.
Wow.
Dumpling comes from Siberia. A 1 slap knockout. The legend grows.
Oh my God. He is still unconscious. That's the kind of power that man possesses. Unbelievable. Camille Marusarz, he's a big man, 6'3". He's been as heavy as 300 pounds. He just slapped the shit out of him.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Listen to this.
Yeah, but look at that wind-up. Boom! Instantly, he was done. Almost headbutted the ref on his way down. Poor guy. Oh! Earth-shattering.
Jeez, just mushed.
Oh, look at that. The eyes roll back in the head. I mean, the lights are off there. And they ain't coming back on for quite some time. He's still down right now.
Yeah,
Getting medical
Marusarz hasn't
attention.
even moved. The official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off of your order.
The crowd are loving this, though.
They love him.
They love a good knockout. And they love the Dumpling.
He's a 5'9", 350-pound living legend.
Let's go.
Speaking of legends, let's send it to Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Tione calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by knockout, Dumpling!
How about the fact that Alexander Volkov is in his corner? You mentioned combing his hair just like Alexander Volkov. That was Alexander Volkov. And the congratulations from Dana White.
So they're going to be having a laugh at the combing stuff, but never mind that anyway, because, I mean, talk about making a huge impression. Dana wanted to bring him to the promotion. Wasn't easy, had to go through multiple countries to get here, but he certainly made it all worth it. Let's take a look one more time. Boom! Marusarz hits the deck. So Camille Marusarz. Oh.
So clean, so crispy, so powerful. This guy is the truth.
I tell you what, 5'9", but he's got very, very long arms, and that kind of adds to the leverage, helps with the power, of course. This man was just built for this. Happy to say that the polar bear, Marusarz, is back on his feet. Oh, look at that. I'm stuck in a freeze frame.
That's great.
Dana's eyes have lit up. He's like, yep, that's why we brought him.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Yep.
You know, he has the Russian interpreter. Get a little hug from Frank there. One of the higher ups in Power Slap. And there's Volkov.
Yeah, big old Volkov.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Just a couple of winners right there.
I mean, that's makes it all worth it, right? You come all that way. You
What
get
a
the
moment.
first round knockout. Steal the show so far. Big, big things coming for the Dumpling.
A 3-leg flight from Siberia, Russia, all the way to here in Las Vegas. Took nearly 20 hours. Dumpling in the building and making some noise. There's Kyle Forgard, the YouTuber and comedian from the Nelk Boys. He's around all the time. And Max Crosby, the 3-time Pro Bowl defensive end for the LA Raiders. And Cowboy Cerrone, now in the UFC Hall of Fame. These locker room shots brought to you by Brickhouse Nutrition. Build better nutrition, one brick at a time at brickhousenutrition.com. Former UFC star Paige VanZant set to make the walk for the first time in Power Slap. She last fought in the UFC in 2020. Injuries forced her to move on to boxing, and she's confident those skills will translate for Power Slap. Her opponent, Christine Wolmarans, also has combat sports experience and comes in as a decorated Taekwondo national champion in her native South Africa. Up next, it's the ladies taking the stage. VanZant told us she actually wanted to go second so she could show some of that legendary toughness and eat a slap. But she won the toss, so 12 gauge will be going first. A household name in the fight world, Paige VanZant's latest combat sports endeavor brings her to the power slap stage, and she expects a dominant performance tonight against Christine Wolmarans.
An international star who has done it all in combat sports, from fighting in the UFC to competing in bare knuckle and traditional boxing fights, Paige VanZant is now looking to test herself on the power slap stage. And she will jump right into the fire when she meets South Africa's Christine Wolmarans.
One thing that everyone's always said is how tough I am, and power slap is one of those tests of ultimate toughness, and I feel like I can out-tough a lot of people.
I believe I'll be too much for Paige to handle with just my strength and my endurance and my toughness. I can take it whatever she's going to throw at me.
A 9-fight veteran of the UFC, Paige VanZant has never been content in her athletic endeavors. So it's no surprise that after building her skill set in other fighting disciplines, she's decided that the next logical step was power slap, where she intends to dominate, starting tonight against Christine Wolmarans.
My goal tonight is to win, of course. I want to go out there and I want to slap as hard as I can and come out and knock somebody out. That's the goal for power slap.
A seasoned vet who has also competed in mixed martial arts professionally, Christine Wolmarans knows the opportunity ahead of her tonight, and with the world watching, she expects to bring her A-game in her second business trip to Las Vegas in order to spoil VanZant's debut and pick up her first power slap victory.
I see myself going all the way to hopefully one day a title shot as well. So I definitely think you're going to see me tonight bringing that and having that in mind. I've got everything on this.
Christine the Edge Wolmarans, the 36-year-old from South Africa, realizes and relishes the opportunity in this high-profile matchup. Like VanZant, she has an MMA background with 3 pro fights and was a national champ in Taekwondo, training all the time in MMA with her wife, who's actually her coach as well. She lost her first fight to Sheena Bathory, but she feels like she's a different slap fighter coming into this one. She's really pumped up and juiced up for this matchup.
Yeah, that's right. As you mentioned, she did lose by KO to Sheena Bathory. So because of that, she's been doing a lot of training, a lot of neck training specifically to improve the ability to absorb the shot. She's done a lot of combat sports, as you mentioned, and she's also got a little bit of a chip on her shoulder. She said, if Paige VanZant thinks she's going to come over here and use me as a stepping stone to be successful, she's got another thing coming. Now, she does have respect for Paige. Of course, she's aware of her and her career, knows she's been around the world and fought all over the place. But for Christine Wolmarans, she's here to win this one.
The biggest star we have had in power slap, Paige VanZant, has a winning record in the UFC, has moved on to boxing and bare knuckle boxing, a massive following on social media, success on OnlyFans, Dancing with the Stars. She's been on Chop. She's all over the place. Said she's been known as a tough girl for a long time, and this is the ultimate test of toughness.
Yeah, look, listen, this is a prime example of using a bit of exposure, a bit of opportunity, and make the most out of it. Right? She went on the UFC, she built a following, she went on Dancing with the Stars, boxing, bare knuckle, you name it. This girl's done it all. She's not afraid to try out new things. She says that she's a gangster, she's here to try this out. She's very confident, believes that she can knock out Christine Wolmarans. She's done a tremendous amount of training for this one down at American Top Team. By the way, that's one of the top gyms on the planet. And they couldn't believe it when she accepted this fight. She said all the UFC fighters down there pretty much lost their mind, thought she was crazy.
And she's a plus 110 dog. Circuit Sports betting the way it should be. The Tail of the Tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, on authentic Cerveza Dorada, and the official beer of Power Slap. Here's a look at the numbers. Wolmarans older by 6 years. She's 1 inch taller, has a slight 1 inch reach advantage. Most importantly, she's a minus 130 favorite. over the former UFC star, Paige VanZant, as we send it to our Power Slap announcer, Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Women's Bantamweight Division and presented by Power Slap Shop, the official online store of Power Slap. Introducing first in the blue corner, she stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Out of Pretoria, South Africa, Christine the Edge Wolmarans. And in the red corner, she stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Out of Coconut Creek, Florida, she's the former UFC Women's Bantamweight, making her Power Slap debut. 12 gauge, Paige VanZant. And when the action begins, your referee in charge is Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Paige VanZant.
These props to watch brought to you by Circus Sports. Sports betting the way it should be. Will Paige VanZant win by knockout in the first round? Plus 315 on the yes, minus 400 on the no.
So there's a lot of pressure on Paige VanZant here. Let's be honest, she's got the name already. She's got the experience. She's the younger person. She's been in the UFC. She's fought bare knuckle. She's very, very experienced.
Well,
Christine Wolmarans is pretty much an unknown, let's be honest.
100%.
Yeah.
That MMA experience doesn't always translate into slap fighting. Let's see what it does here for 12 gauge.
Oh, that's a nice shot, though.
Clean slap.
She definitely fell forward. That was a fast shot. A lot of speed. Wolmarans took it well, though.
She's feeling that.
Yeah, see that?
dazed her.
Ooh.
Table saved her.
Table saved her.
Good power there from Paige.
So Paige now, given all the fight experience that she's got, the hard part is going to be not flinching, not reacting. Just close the eyes. That's what I'd do. Went on one.
Little wave, she shakes it off. Good clean slap by both ladies in the first round. Advantage VanZant.
Big time. Big time. By far the better connection, the bigger reaction, just all around the better slap. Paige took that, no problem whatsoever.
There was a teeny little flinch there.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, but I mean, they didn't call it.
By the way, that doesn't bother me.
Say anything.
Doesn't bother me.
No, it didn't bother me. It was a tiny little part. Bit. The referees have kind of been all over the place here tonight. No disrespect, fellas. So we had a big reaction from Wolmarans. So VanZant could possibly get a knockout here.
She's okay. I don't know if she is okay or not. She said she's okay.
Looks a bit spaced out. So yeah, the table's the other way, love.
Tonight's Recovery Tonight brought to you by Slate Milk. Fuel up with Slate's delicious high-protein drink. Slate makes you strong.
That's a really fast shot from Paige VanZant. And she looks like she's been at the bar all night. And the crowd loved it.
Yeah, they're looking for that knockout from VanZant, and she does. She
whips it through.
It's like a gunshot going off when she slaps.
She did, though. She looked like she'd been propping up a bar all night. He's like, oh, I need to go to bed. Don't worry, one more shot like that, she will be taking a nap.
Big one for Wolmarans here. Might be close to a club. That looked like that was on the neck. Oh, Michael Chandler.
Austin Vanderford, that's her husband. I mean, what a feeling that is.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're quite right. You got to stand there and watch a woman. Ooh.
That was close. That was really close.
I'm not a judge, thank God, or a referee, but I'd say that's a club. So she lost that round big time. May have a point off as well.
So VanZant getting a little coaching from Robert Trujillo. Remember, Austin Turpin was sent down to American Top Team to work with her a little bit when she decided she was going to take this fight. And you have this as a 10-8 round 2. 10-9 first round.
Paige didn't take any diet tips from Austin Turpin, thankfully.
I hope not. This could be the final strike of the night if VanZant can put her down.
I think we're going to see a knockout.
Oh, another stumbler, and somehow Wolmarans takes her feet, but not for long.
6, she's up.
She wants to go again. She's a tough cookie, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, there's no quitting that lady. Fair play to her. She took 3 good shots there. The last 2, of course, put her down. Took her time, clearly still thinking. Got back to her feet. She's still in it. You never know. But I would say she needs a knockout in round 3. But look at Paige VanZant. Really, really good form. The feet are stuck to the canvas like super glue. Really put the work in, you can tell that.
That one might have been a teeny bit high too, but I'll tell you what, your point is a great one. For somebody making her debut, the form for VanZant overall has been excellent. They did review that one. They're calling it a clean strike.
Yes, Wolmarans, as I said, it's pretty clear. She needs a knockout. The power hasn't been there all night, though, to be honest, so...
It would be a massive comeback here.
But you never know.
All VanZant has to do is eat it, and victory is hers.
And she knows it.
Paige VanZant, her husband going crazy, and the audience just a dominating performance. 30-26 on your scorecard, Bisping.
Yeah, without question. Yeah, I mean, listen, it was a clear domination from start to finish for Paige VanZant. She hit better, she hit cleaner, she hit faster, she took the shots better. And Wolmarans, I mean, she hit the deck almost every single time, so it's pretty easy one to judge that. Congratulations to Paige VanZant. Makes her debut, gets a win. Didn't get the knockout, but still put on a pretty good show.
There's a chance here they could be calling a flinch.
I mean,
it was similar to the first round where she moves the head a little bit.
I mean, talk about, she's lost the fight.
It's a little anticlimactic at this point.
But hold on, you might have flinched. So we're just going to give Paige an extra go, an extra attempt at trying to knock you out. So come back here, Christine. Yeah, they're calling it flinching. Paige gets to go again. Oh, no, sorry.
No, so it would be Wolmarans slapping again.
Oh, pardon me, Paige flinched. Look at Paige is happy about it. Hello.
I don't know if she's happy about it, but she doesn't seem to mind that much.
No, she doesn't. Look at that. She's up there. She's got the baton. She's got her chin stuck out. She's like, yeah, sure.
She knows she has this one, but she can ill afford to flinch again.
No, but what a great attitude. Oh, my word. Could you imagine Wolmarans knocks her out in this situation?
That would be the most remarkable comeback in the history of Power Slap.
Nope. Not today.
They're calling it a clean blow.
So that was a nice shot by Wolmarans, clean blow. Paige took it well, though. To be honest, Paige had no issue taking any of those shots all night. It's not surprising. She's been in there with some of the best female fighters on the planet. No stranger to combat sports, certainly a stranger to power slap, but victorious tonight.
Paige VanZant with a very solid debut, a dominating debut against Christine Wolmarans, the former UFC star, Dancing with the Stars star, boxing, bare knuckle. She actually had just a star. She actually has another fight coming up in September. I'm curious to see when she's going to be back here on the Power Slap stage.
Yeah, she's a busy girl. Keeps a very, very busy schedule, and I respect that a lot. Willing to try new things.
The official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-25 for the winner by unanimous decision, 12 gauge, Paige VanZant.
Here you are. We had to track you down. Your winner, Paige VanZant. People were already talking about you, Paige. They were talking about you all week long before this fight even took place. Now I imagine they are screaming your name even louder. How was your first experience up here?
Honestly, it was absolutely incredible. Of course, I wanted to knock her out the first slap, but I'm so happy that it went the way that it did. I knew I could take a punch, I knew I could take a slap, and that was really fun.
Was it any different than you imagined? I mean, what was going through your mind before you delivered a slap, and then as you were on defense to absorb a slap?
Honestly, what surprised me is how little nervous I was. Like, coming into this, I really just told myself I wanted to have fun and go out there and compete in front of incredible people. And I was surprised I really wasn't that nervous. This feels absolutely incredible. I want to thank Dana for bringing me to Power Slap. I know this is going to start of a long relationship.
Amazing, that's what I wanted to hear. I was going to ask, I know you are a very busy woman, but it seems like if you want it, you are here to stay. So what's next for you in Power Slap?
You know, honestly, this is too much fun to walk away from. That was so awesome. So yeah, I told everybody I'm a gangster. I keep the pan strong. My mom's here with her 39-year-old boyfriend, so Joel, I got a strong pan.
You certainly do, Paige. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision, Paige VanZant.
All right, 39-year-old boyfriend. Props to Mama VanZant as well. What a debut by Paige VanZant, and the stars are in the building. Got a lot of repeat customers, special teams, special plays, special players. How about Sketch, the famous Twitch streamer in the house? What's up, brother? This top 10 welterweight rankings presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. The champion is Emmanuel No Love Muniz. Number 2 on this list, Anthony Babyface Blackburn, and they are set to square off for the title here coming up next. Tonight's betting odds brought to you by Circa Sports betting the way it should be. The welterweight champ, Emmanuel Muniz, the -240 favorite, defending his title for the very first time here at the Fountain Blue, Las Vegas. 7 fights into his Power Slap career. No love, Emmanuel Muniz hit the heights of the sports world when he knocked out Christopher Thomas to win the welterweight world title, but he defends tonight against Anthony Blackburn. Emmanuel Still no love, Muniz. He moved down a weight class after losing 15 pounds.
I went 5 rounds with Chris Thomas. You know, at the time, everyone thought he was this crazy knockout artist. You know, I took 5 of his best blows, and I made it look easy, and I went up there and I slept him on the last one. Having Dana wrap that belt around me, it was amazing. It was an amazing feeling, but it's also a reminder to lock in, because there's more to come. My first title defense is going to be against Anthony Blackburn. I feel super excited. I feel like he's a very worthy opponent, and I'm excited to get up there and put on a show.
I'm never gonna back down. If you do knock me down, I'm gonna get right back up, and I'm coming right at you. A lot of these strikers out here, they have girlfriends, kids. I have none of that. My only responsibility is me. I have a lot of free time to put into Power Slap. The first time I ever took a strike to my face was Power Slap 1. I stayed up, composed myself, came back and hit him with the buzzer beater. I think that my technique is going to be a problem for anybody in the welterweight division, especially Manny. I'm coming for war, and will be battle ready.
I don't think anybody in this class stops me. I don't think anybody in this class compares to me at the end of the day. I'm extremely confident in myself. While I think Anthony is a great competitor, he's not on my level, and none of these guys are on my level. I plan on putting him out tonight. I'm here, and I'm here to stay. Coming getting this belt from me is not going to be easy.
If Manny overlooks me, he's going to lose his belt. I will outstrike him. I will outgrit him. I will outperform him. No one's ever knocked him down, but to be the first to knock out Manny and then have his belt, that would be legendary.
I hit a whole lot harder than he thinks I do, and that chin's not going to last as long as he thinks it is. I don't plan on going 5 rounds tonight at all. I want to get this one done early.
I cannot wait to hit Manny so hard that he loses that swagger. There's nothing going to stop me from getting that belt.
These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. Anthony Babyface Blackburn, 3-0-1. His last fight, a second round knockout of former champ Chris Thomas in April, solidified the title shot. Said he hurt his arm in that fight. He's tweaked his neck a little bit a few weeks ago, but all good now, 100% coming into this title fight.
Yeah, and he says this is the moment, Dan, that he has been waiting for since ever first stepping foot on the Power Slap stage. This is his 5th appearance, and he actually has something remarkable to brag about. That's not only the fact that he has an unbeaten record, but he has 0. Absolutely no fouls to his name, which is something you very rarely see in this promotion, at least for the time being. Blackburn now very confident. He stands a very solid shot at victory, and his biggest secret to success, what he calls his secret sauce, if you will, his Detroit grit.
Yes.
And with that, he says he's ready to bring the belt back to his hometown, and he's ready to do it tonight.
Well, he's going to need that Detroit grit, because Muniz is no easy opponent, but for Anthony Blackburn, much like any competitor, this is what it's all about, fighting for the belt. That has always been the goal. And now a year and a half later, here he is. He's never lost. He says that he brings the action every time. He's the cleanest. He's got a great chin. He brings a lot of power. And this should be a very, very entertaining title fight.
Said he had to cut about 20 pounds in the last month or so, and said it's the right on one army. He's another guy that wants to go on one. He really feels like he has it down, and it's going to be effective. no love. Muniz defending the welterweight title for the first time after knocking out Chris Thomas for the belt in February. Got knocked down on an illegal strike in that fight, so he said he's been working more on his defensive posture and refining his hand placement, training harder than ever now, because he says now there is something to lose.
Yeah, of course there's something to lose. The man is the welterweight champion of the world, and just going back to that matchup where he became the champ, that was one of the best title fights we've seen in all of Power Slap. Of course, it went to the final round. It was a back and forth affair, both men doing a lot of damage, and of course, he gets the knockout in the final round. However, it wasn't a perfect performance on the defensive side. He said that he was far too relaxed. So this time, look for him to be a little more tensed up. He's going to clench the jaw, tuck the chin, and of course, look for his arm knockout as well. This time, rocking the red hair, not the purple hair like last time. What do you think?
The purple hair last time. He had the rose in the fighter meeting, and you see Cowboy Cerrone rocking the red hair over the cowboy hat as well in support of Emmanuel Muniz.
Nice.
Like seeing that.
Donald Cowboy Cerrone absolutely loves Power Slap. I think he's been at every single event. And of course, he's buying the merch. Emmanuel Muniz, he's got the signature wigs.
The tail of the tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorada and the official beer of Power Slap. Here are the numbers. Muniz is the bigger man at 6 feet tall. A 3-inch reach advantage. Hand size is identical to champion. A minus 240 favorite in our co-main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Set for 5 rounds, all for the Power Slap Welterweight Championship of the World. Presented by Happy Dad Hard Seltzer. No more skinny cans. Our judges stateside are Adelaide Bird, Chris Miglior, and Tony Weeks. Introducing to you first, in the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 169 pounds. Out of Detroit, Michigan, he is a number 2 ranked welterweight contender in the world. Anthony Babyface Blackburn. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Out of Ontario, California, he is the undisputed Power Slap Welterweight Champion of the World, Emmanuel No Love Muniz. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Kerry Hatley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Anthony Blackburn.
Take a look at some props to watch. Circus Sports, sports betting the way that it should be. Will there be a first-round knockout in this fight? Yes is plus 225, minus 280 on the no, so almost 3-1 for no first-round knockout. Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com today. All right, here we go.
Emmanuel Muniz is cool as a cucumber.
Always.
He was just leaning about like he's waiting for a bus.
Always calm, always cool.
Interesting approach from Anthony Blackburn.
He's just stretching it out.
Yep. There's the marker.
Blackburn's power looks better each and every fight. Oh, that's a big one.
I never understand why they just go on one. Surely it's better to have a few swings, target practice. However, great shot. Muniz takes it no problem whatsoever.
Let me ask you a question, and it may seem silly, but
please.
When he had the cornrows in the hair, when you have the big floppy hair, it makes it look worse, right? Because the hair is flying around?
It does, 100%. Like, for example, in the UFC, Clay Guida, he would have a similar issue.
Right.
You take shots, the hair flies around everywhere, and if it does come down to a judge's decision, that could go against you. However, He took that with no problem whatsoever. Now Muniz gets revenge. Looks like he's got the bigger hands. Oh!
Muniz and Blackburn eating it.
Blackburn's pissed off. He's not happy. That was a little high.
Just a wee bit high. It looked like a finger raked across the eye. Now, remember, he has an issue with that eye, so it always swells up every fight, and it's actually swollen up a little bit ahead of time to begin with, just naturally.
Yeah, if this goes the distance, it's going to look really, really bad because it does swell up quite a bit. There it is. Yeah, so that's a fair blow. They just confirmed it.
You got the first round for Blackburn. Let's see what he can do here in the second. 3-0-1 coming in, likes to go on one. And another big one, but that chin of Milnov.
Yeah.
So tough.
I mean, not bothered one little bit. We said before that he was very cool, calm, and collected, and even when he takes the shots, there's hardly any reaction. A little wag of the finger. Yeah, the hair flies everywhere, but you can see that he takes them with no issue whatsoever. So Muniz is the champ for a reason.
Muniz has never been knocked out. Both of his losses by split decision to Wesley Drain, by unanimous decision in 2022 to Azael Rodriguez. The other thing that Manny doesn't do a ton is knock guys out. He only has 2 knockouts. He started his career with a knockout against Mike Webster, and then, of course, he knocked out KO Chris Thomas to win the welterweight title back in February.
But he is undefeated in Slam, so that's great for him, and he's currently the champion. Blackburn's never been knocked out either. So he's not an easy man to defeat like that. Talk about the Death Star.
Might have been just a tiny little flinch here. I want to see again.
A little flinchy?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Kind of a low shot by Manny.
I don't know. That was okay for me.
I'll go with it. Fewer fouls, the better. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, 100%. Let's just keep this thing moving. Round 3 already. Big reaction. Did he get
Manny grabbing his eye?
Yeah, the fingers.
And Blackburn gave him the same reaction too, so it's almost like he knew that something could have potentially been committed here. Let's take another look.
It's hard to see from this angle.
It looked like a fair blow to me.
Yeah, well, the referee just said fair blow.
Yeah, that's the way it's been ruled.
Definitely can't see it from that angle. This is a fast match.
Blackburn stepping right up to the table. Muniz using a little bit of the clock. He has 20 seconds left of recovery time. Robert Trujillo in his corner. These guys go way back to season 1 of Road to the Title, the reality series.
And let's remember, this is 5 rounds, so just past the halfway mark now.
Underdogs 4-2 tonight. Good start for Blackburn so far.
Side of that face is really starting to go red.
Blackburn letting him hear it. Both of these guys doing a good job of eating these slaps. Remember, Emmanuel Muniz got knocked down on an illegal blow in his title match with Chris Thomas. He said that forced him to focus a lot more on defense and how he was receiving these slaps, and so far so good for Manny Muniz.
Yeah, and so far I've probably got Blackburn winning all 3 rounds simply because, listen, the slap delivery has been pretty even, but the reaction is a big part of it, and you gotta kind of not sell it. You've got to take it. You can't have the showmanship.
You like the Blackburn screams every time he gets hit.
Yeah, his eyes swelling up big time, of course, and Muniz takes that one well. See, that's
he's
what
taking them all.
see.
I feel like that's Muniz's action every time. He's just not screaming and yelling. They're both landing pretty clean shots.
Pretty even so far. No one's particularly been hurt. Yeah, we've seen a little scream from Muniz. We see the swelling of the eye from Blackburn, but we haven't seen anybody wobbled or go down to a knee or anything like that. So, a very close match.
I got to eat one more.
So you have Blackburn ahead on the scorecards. Muniz, if that is what the judges are seeing, and it's, by my estimation, you're right on point. He's going to need a knockout here in these last 2 rounds.
2 shots left. Right on 3, round 4, and you're right, Dan, probably needs a knockout, but it is close.
Knocks the cotton out of his ear, gets the stare again.
Blackburn just takes it so well.
I do feel like you're right. The strikes that Blackburn are delivering, there's more damage being done.
Yeah, I agree, but that was a really nice strike.
It was good.
Good target, knocks the cotton buds out the ears there. Bit of a saliva sprayed out the face of Anthony Blackburn.
However, as I say that, you see more damage on the face of Blackburn, so I wonder if the judges are going to take that into account.
Yeah, of course, but like you said, though, the eye does swell up every single time. Most people's faces go red when you slap them. All right, this is the final round.
Gonna go on 1 again. Clean fight so far. Props to both men.
Yeah, and Blackburn spoke about that.
Oh, another good one from Blackburn.
And you hear the thud. Muniz ate it well. Nice bit of showmanship, but that was a really hard slap. Great impact. Perfect delivery.
Perhaps the 2 best welterweight slap fighters in the world, and not a foul committed here as we are going into the second slap of a 5-round fight. That's impressive in itself.
And it's also very rare to have this amount of action. 5 rounds, not a single foul on either side. And Blackburn, still at this stage of his career, never fouled once. And that was cool. Throws the stick.
And he
catches it. I know.
How about the sportsmanship from Blackburn, pounding him up before the final slap? Oh, he stumbled him. He stumbled him. Yeah. Best shot of the fight so far. That's the way you want to finish if you're Muniz.
That is a great way to finish. Stumbled him ever so slightly. Nice bit of impact, a great sound. The crowd enjoyed it. Blackburn stays on the feet. We go to the judges' scorecard.
This is going to be fascinating.
It's a close one for sure. Probably 3-2, maybe. Anthony Blackburn, or 4-1. But there wasn't much in those rounds, if that makes sense to what I'm saying. That was for sure, though, the best slap of the fight.
By either guy.
Yeah. Great way to finish. Wobbled him. You could catch himself.
You could see it in the windup that Muniz was going for it. He knew he needed a knockout to guarantee a victory.
Well, oh yeah, mocks him a little bit there, talking a bit of shit. I mean, the man's the champion. You got to do what you got to do. You got to pull it out of the stops. Round 5, close matchup. Give it everything you've got. To be honest, I think this comes down to round 1. It's probably 2-2. I gave Blackburn round 1, but it was I was like, it could have gone either way, to be honest. So right now, this could go either way. I'm very intrigued to see how the judges
I am
score
too.
this.
This is fascinating, and there's no way that all three judges score it the same way, right? Because everybody's going to see this a bit differently.
Dana's up on the stage. Blackburn's putting on a show.
Well, it is the first title defense for Manny Muniz. He has two 17-year-old brothers. One of them underwent heart surgery several months ago, had a pacemaker put in, said he's recovering nicely, and really all he tries to do is be an example for his two little brothers. And so far, so good for the former All-State high school football player from Ontario, California.
Now, it does seem to be taking a while to collate the judges' score. I would assume it's very, very close. Well, here we see Justin Bernard. I think the scores are in.
The official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Bird scores about 48-47, Muniz. Judge Migliore scores about 48-47, Blackburn. And Judge Weeks scores it 48-47 for the winner by split decision and new Power Slap welterweight champion of the world, Anthony Babyface Blackburn.
I'm here with the winner and the new welterweight champion, Anthony Blackburn. Anthony, the emotion just now on your face said it all, but try and put into words for me what is going through your mind.
I feel fucking awesome right now. I want to give a big, huge shout out to my family sitting behind me. Coach James Isham, my Michigan fam, my Wyandotte fam, and yeah, all the supporters. This has been awesome.
Anthony, yesterday we spoke, and you predicted accurately this was going to be an all-out war. Did you feel at the end that you had done enough to get your hand raised?
I thought I definitely put 100% effort. It was close. That was a fucking banger of a fight. That was really good. I enjoyed it. I had a great time. Man, wow. Just wow.
And you also talked about, from the second you first took foot onto the Power Slap stage, this was the goal. You've been through a lot in your life. You've been very open about that. So looking at all of that, what does this mean for you?
It's the biggest moment of my life so far. Can't explain myself. It's awesome. This is great. This is great.
Well, Anthony, once again, congratulations. You are now the new welterweight champion of the world.
Anthony Babyface Blackburn. That post-fight interview brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. Now 4-0-1, and now a champion. As you said, Michael, it came down to how you scored that first round.
Yep. Yeah, a very, very close matchup. Both men should be proud of themselves, but of course tonight we got the champion, the new champion, Anthony Blackburn, and it came down to that first round, a split decision, and it all comes down to the gamesmanship, how well you take the shot, how you sell the slaps, and all the rest of it. Yeah, a very, very close one, though. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, one judge had it 10-9 for Muniz. Two judges had it 10-9 for Blackburn in the first round, and that certainly was the difference for the new welterweight champion. Obviously disappointing for Manny Muniz, but nice for him to wait around there at the end. John Rahm, professional golfer in the house. Major championship winner. Steve will do it. He's always here. And how about Rams wide receiver, Puka Nacua? One of the best rookie seasons for a receiver in NFL history. Tonight's Locker Room Cam brought to you by Brickhouse Nutrition.
Build better nutrition one brick at a time at brickhousenutrition.com. The Crazy Hawaiian has been waiting for 9 months to get back here and defend his super heavyweight title, and the time has come. No need to cut weight when there's no limit, so he's coming in at his felt 385 pounds. Danny Van Heerden not far behind in the weight department. Both of the South Africans' wins have come by knockout, and he's looking for more, and that would solidify the super heavyweight strap. Power Slap 8, the Crazy Hawaiian versus Van Heerden is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. What a night it has been at the Fountain Blue, and what a better way to cap things off than these two monsters squaring off for the title. And the table, once again, will go up for a final time here at the Fountain Blue, Las Vegas. It will be the 17th professional slap fight for the Crazy Hawaiian, one of the pioneers of the game, and you can see he's a minus 270 favorite in his very first title defense. Power Slap's first super heavyweight champion, the Crazy Hawaiian, begins the next chapter of his career tonight, and he's got a tough challenge ahead of him in South African powerhouse Danny Van Heerden. Koa Viernes, the Crazy Hawaiian.
When I get up in there, I represent Hawaii. This is all Hawaii all the way. This sport means the world to me. It's my new life. I can finally say I made my mom proud, my dad proud, my family proud, Hawaii proud. I'm really passionate about this. This is my sport. No one's done what I've done in this sport. I'm ready to defend my belt against anybody and everybody in the world. I've been working hard. I know what this means to me and my legacy. When I'm gone, they're gonna talk about the great. I wanna be the greatest. As a true pioneer, I believe I got the best chin in the sport. I don't think there's anybody out there that's gonna rock me, put me on my ass. Danny's a character. He deserves this shot. There's a line of people that deserve a shot at this title. It's just a line of people that are gonna fall under my reign. I'm gonna put my division on blast. If they're not scared of me yet, you're gonna be. You can go up there and try your best, but at the end of the day, you have to face me. Good luck.
My nickname Pitbull comes from I'm not giving up. Doesn't matter how difficult the road is, if I put my mind on it, I will get it. The moment I channel the Pitbull, as soon as I step on the stage, there's no words for me to tell you how much this means to me to bring back the belt to South Africa. Dricus is the middleweight UFC champion. He's done it. This tells me this is possible. This opportunity is not going to waste because it's been something I've dreamed about since I started Power Slap. I haven't tasted that belt yet. I do not think Crazy's got the hunger I've got for that belt. He's been holding on for it for a while now, and he needs to pass it on. I'm definitely ready for all 5 rounds, but like I said, Crazy's going down on 3, and I'm gonna take that belt to South Africa.
I'm gonna hit you, you're gonna hit the table, and then hit the ground, and hit the road. I'm gonna knock this guy out.
You've never faced me before. You've never faced my power. You should not have taken this fight. I'm taking that belt home.
Danny Pitbull Van Heerden, his first main event, coming in more focused than ever. Owns an appliance repair company in Pretoria, South Africa. Also has more than 30 pro fights in various combat sports. Says he's not training in MMA as much because he wants to focus on flexibility. He believes that is of the utmost importance in slap fighting.
Of course. I mean, this man's done a lot of different combat sports, so he does know what he's talking about. Very experienced, and flexibility, believe it or not, is so important. It means that he will be looser, he will be quicker, and look at the size of the man. He's gonna have the power already, but if you just add an extra bit of speed, if you can wind back even further to accentuate the power, he could put the Crazy Hawaiian to sleep. Now, of course, this is a massive opportunity for him. He's working out a lot. He wants to move to Las Vegas, actually. He's got the P1 visa. He wants to turn that into a green card and move out to America. He's always wanted to face the Crazy Hawaiian as well. Kind of always looked up to him. So for him now, getting a title fight, being the main event, International Fight Week, and going up against the Crazy Hawaiian, he's a very happy man.
Doesn't just want to move to America, wants to move to Las Vegas. He wants to be here. He wants to be where it's all going on. This is a guy who has power. The crazy thing is, when he's up there on that stage standing next to the Crazy Hawaiian, he doesn't look that big. He weighs 360 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big boy, but here's how he says the fight goes down. Slap 1, he wakes him up. Slap 2, he wears him down. And slap 3, the Crazy Hawaiian goes for a sleep. He gets knocked out.
Danny Van Heerden predicting that third round knockout. He certainly believes that he has the power to get the job done, which would earn him the super heavyweight title if he can take down this man. The Crazy Hawaiian is just a massive human at 6'2", 385 pounds. This, his 17th pro slap fight, his first time back on the power slap stage since winning the title last October. Born and raised in Waianae, Hawaii, now living with his fiancée and manager Malia, along with 6 children in Springfield, Missouri. I don't know how he has time to get anything done.
Yeah, listen, and his children are so important to him. Obviously they are, but being able to give them a better life, being able to inspire them and do something with his own life is so important to him. He said dreams are now coming true. He's the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Champion. He's making some really, really good money. He's inspiring people. He's getting a name. He's getting recognized on the streets. And he said it feels so good when he's with his children and that happens, because they can see what he's doing, that he's doing positive things with his life. And look at that. That is a gigantic human being. He looks seriously pissed off. Danhele, you would be shitting your pants right now if you were standing up there.
You're damn right. And
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, the first time we saw him, not really impressed by his power. But there's something to that. The power has gotten better seemingly with every single fight. He said his hands have never been quite right. There's always been some type of hand injury. His last fight, actually, which was the title fight against Kalani Vakamialo, he had to use both hands because he injured his right hand. Then he used his left. Then he went back to his right. 100% healthy now, so he plans on using a right all night long.
Yeah, that's right, and you're a certain hand dominant for a reason. Like, my left is way stronger than my right because I'm left-handed. Well, now his right hand, as you just mentioned, fully healed. So I'm expecting some huge power and a big improvement. But even still, last time out, when he won the belt, it was a knockout, it was a stoppage in round 2 against a really tough, big, dangerous opponent. But right now, he's just absolutely soaking up this moment, and rightly so. He's been around this sport for a very long time. 15-1 in slap contest overall, 3-0 in power slap.
I'm just laughing because I was looking at Robert Trujillo, the red corner coach, standing behind him. It looked like he could eat him. Trujillo's a lightweight.
He's just a little snack.
Oh my gosh. He is absolutely massive. He knows how to play the game. He loves to play to the crowd.
Yeah, but Danny Van Heerden, though, let's be honest, he's a tough customer. Both of these guys are. Van Heerden been around forever. A lot of combat sports.
And Danny Van Heerden was something we have yet to see on the power slap stage, a pair of vintage Patrick Ewing sneakers. Going old school. Tail of the Tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. 3 years separate these two in age. Van Heerden is the older man. The Crazy Hawaiian, a -270 favorite, tipping the scales at 420 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dallas Hahn and Executive Director Jeff Mullen. Our judges stateside are Tim Cheatham, Saul Diamato, and Junichiro Kamijo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. From the sold-out Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, and the millions watching around the world on Rumble. This match is 5 rounds for the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Championship of the World. Presented by Rumble, Bold and Free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 374 1/2 pounds. Out of Pretoria, South Africa, he is a number 4 ranked super heavyweight contender in the world. Danny, the Pitbull Van Heerden. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 419 1/2 pounds. Out of Springfield, Missouri, by way of Waianae, Hawaiian. He is the undisputed Power Slap Super Heavyweight Champion of the world. The Crazy Hawaiian. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, the Crazy Hawaiian.
Sign up to the Crypto.com app with the code POWER and make a single purchase of $50 or more. Our main event has arrived.
Look at the size of them both.
You know, a lot of guys try to lean forward so they can lean against the table to get a little balance.
Yeah.
These guys don't have to lean. Their belly just naturally touches it.
Well, I'm glad you said that. They don't need to lean.
Fact.
The table supports the belly. Have to be a strong table, though, as well.
Agreed.
Everything's strong with these guys. Hold on, what's up?
Oh, too much chalk.
What does that matter?
Mark Smith doesn't mess around.
Yeah. So right on one?
Right on one.
Oof. Oh, was that a flinch?
Yeah,
that
it looked a little flinchy to me.
Oh, man. I tell you, the fans, they saw it. There's a guy over here to my right, and he is very animated.
This guy with the glasses on here?
Yeah. Yeah. He was not happy. It's great to see, though, the fans being so fans being so passionate.
I love it. So, all right, we're instant replay right now, according to Mark Smith, trying to figure out whether that was a flinch or not, but that looked like a flinch to me, no doubt about it. Oh, yeah.
There's no question that was a flinch. And I tell you what, if they don't call that one...
He hits his shoulder first. And
some of the other ones that they've called tonight.
They're calling clubbing.
Oh. All right,
I think he clubbed because it was a flinch.
Hold on. The Hawaiian's losing a point.
Yeah, for
That's
clubbing.
Insane.
I think you and I need to do a seminar.
This is insane.
We need to lead a seminar.
I like Danny Van Heerden, but he's a flinching son of a bitch, right? That is factual. Hawaiian loses a point. This is a title fight as well.
Yeah, I don't love that. Now, the good news is in a 5-round fight, you get 3 fouls to be DQ'd, so only 2 more for the Crazy Hawaiian. Let's see what Danny Van Heerden can deliver here.
Look at the shoulders on Van Heerden. Worked a lot on flexibility.
They're going to call flinching. He leaned into it.
He did. He definitely did. I was going to say something. Yes, I would.
Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Let's go.
But I do feel for him because he should have had a flinching, an extra shot, you know? Yeah, that sucks, though, in a title fight.
All right, so
Heerden. Look at Van Heerden, loving it.
Oh, he's ready. No point deduction on the flinch, but Van Heerden obviously going again. Ooh, nice blow.
Eats it up.
Yes, he does.
He's doing the little thing, he's doing the motion, but I think he was like halfway through going, oh, that really hurt, that really hurt.
My jaw's a little sore. This was a nice, crispy, clean strike from the South African.
Boom, straight through. Nice shot, clean, on target. Good follow through. But no problem for the Crazy Hawaiian.
All right, remember, 1 foul, 1 point deducted. He was called for flinching, but they get a point deducted. So clean strike here. Definitely what's needed for the Crazy Hawaiian here in round 2. Oh, he rocks him.
It's a clean
ball. There he goes.
Wow.
I don't know if he's going to be able to get up.
I don't know.
That's a big load. I don't know.
He's up. He's good.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is he?
Know.
Big decision for Mark Smith here.
I don't know. He's not good. He's not good.
Oh, he's doing a little sidestep.
He's doing a sideways shuffle.
Oh,
he's
Danny Van Heerden
by
recovered.
the skin of his teeth.
Barely.
Oh,
he's still not all there.
No. He's like, where am I?
He's leaning on Damian DeBell.
Oh, listen to them as well.
He doesn't know what continent he's on right now.
He has no idea. He thinks he's back home in South Africa.
Oh, they're fixing the cotton ball in the ear. That's a load going down. It takes a minute to get back up to your feet, Bisping.
I was like, good luck catching him. You know, Forrest Griffin, they're going to break him. Forrest is nice and slim these days. He'll snap him in half.
That was his brother looking on in the background. Look, they bring in the extra catcher. They bring in the super heavyweight catcher.
Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Let's see what Van Heerden has. Not enough, not enough.
No, he lost a little firepower. Doesn't have all the gas in the tank right now.
Yeah, if I'm the Hawaiian, though, I'm like, come on, let's get going. Let's get round 3 underway.
So because of the first round penalty, it's tied right now.
Yeah, I mean, but the momentum is certainly shifting toward the
no
Crazy
doubt.
Hawaiian, yeah. But yeah, no, all even going into round 3.
What a huge slap this is going to be for the Crazy Hawaiian.
Oh, and the face on Van Heerden is like, that didn't feel good. I've got to do it again. I've got to take another one. And the Hawaiian's walking up. He's strutting up. He's got a pep in his step. He's got power in the slap. And he's about to give Van Heerden a nice little nap.
Let's see if he can finish him here. No. He stumbled it, but it was,
he's down.
He's going down again.
It's a delayed reaction.
That means he was hurt from the last one, a little residual effect.
Not as bad as the last one.
It was a
though.
glancing blow.
Just a glancing blow.
Everybody in this building wants to see one of these giants fall.
I know, it's awful. We're all just praying, can one of them just get knocked out and give us the excitement that we want?
Fans on their feet, cheering on to Crazy Hawaiian. Let's see if Danny Van Heerden can pull off the miracle. It was even going into this round, but he has clearly been rocked a couple of times. Needs a big shot here in round 3.
Well, the man's got heart. He's had a lot of mixed martial arts fights. He's got a winning record. He's going to go right on 3.
Big windup.
He's kind of falling apart a little bit. Crazy Hawaiian.
It wasn't the worst slap, but you can see he's throwing everything he has into these, and he just doesn't have that much juice left right now.
He's kind of falling apart a little bit. The concussive blows that he's taken, hitting the canvas on a couple of occasions. The form's gone out the window. The confidence of the Hawaiian is growing like crazy.
The Crazy Hawaiian is one clean shot away from seeing the big South African on the ground.
Yep. Get ready to catch him, boys. I think Van Heerden is going down on this one. I mean, there's been 3 in a row where he's eventually gone down. How much can one man take?
Can you picture it right now?
Oh, he's gonna go
If the
down.
Crazy Hawaiian wins this, a super heavyweight showdown with Dumpling, my
could
God,
you
how great
imagine?
would that be?
USA versus Russia. Hold on, wait for it. He's good. Oh, I like it. He's talking to him.
He fell forward instead of backward. The table saved him. But I will say this, the Crazy Hawaiian still hasn't been able to land a similar slap to that first one that stumbled Van Heerden. This is good, not great. It was the second round slap that really got him.
Yeah, he gets right up in his face. I would love to know what he said to him. Probably said, it's okay, man, go on, go down. Go on, just go down. Don't fight it.
I don't know if Van Heerden's saying much of anything. It's the Crazy Hawaiian doing all the talking. I'm guessing at this point in round 4, Van Heerden needs a knockout victory in these final 2 rounds. He's going to have 2 more chances. Here's the first one. Good, but not good enough. By the way, I would probably give Van Heerden this round.
Really? I think you're out of your mind.
You think I'm crazy?
Yeah, like a crazy Hawaiian.
You don't think that slap was harder than the Crazy Hawaiian slap?
I think it was a good slap. I think that Hawaiian had a better slap. I think he played it off better. The showmanship, the gamesmanship, getting in his face, talking to him, taking that slap like that, and then smiling at him. All that together.
I'm buying what you're selling now. All right, I've come all the way back around.
But, you know, that was a very close round, probably one of the closest.
I think it was the closest round by far.
Yeah. Now, final round, final slap.
Clean slap.
The Crazy
Cannot
Hawaiian.
have a foul.
Hold on. Oh, he's good.
He's clean.
He's good.
Little love tap.
Everyone's disappointed. Everyone's devastated.
Van Heerden, if he can land one like he did the last time with maybe a little extra sauce on it, a little extra spicy slap.
Could you imagine he knocks him out in the final round? It's possible. We've seen it happen.
It would be a great finish. It would be a great finish.
Comeback that would be.
Would be absolutely remarkable if Danny Van Heerden can get it done.
Let's go, Danny Van Heerden. Okay, I'm just calling for a finish. I don't have a favorite.
I hear you.
I just want to finish.
And he's last man
Let's
up.
go. South Africa.
Last man up here in round 5, rocking his vintage Patrick Ewing basketball shoes. Let's see what Danny Van Heerden can do.
I tell you what, though, the Crazy Hawaiian has not been rocked or wobbled once. He's taken some hard shots,
yes,
but he eats them easy.
I just don't know that Van Heerden has it in him.
I don't know either.
We'll find out right now.
Good shot.
It
Really
was a good
nice.
shot. It
Really
wasn't
nice.
good enough.
No.
And I do believe we will see the Crazy Hawaiian retaining his belt after a huge second round shot that sent Van Heerden to the canvas.
Well, he was unlucky early because they deducted a point. And I feel like Van Heerden flinched. But then rounds 2, 3, and 4, was it 2, 3, and 4? I think it was. He almost hit the canvas every single time.
Yeah.
It was almost finished. The referee had to step in and count them, give him a 10 count and things like that. So I think it's pretty easy to judge, to be honest. But Van Heerden did well, came back into it towards the end.
Well, it really does depend on how they scored round 4. I initially thought that Van Heerden had a better slap. You said the whole time it was the Crazy Hawaiian. It does. Listen, it's the interpretation of the judges, and you made a valid point. Van Heerden had already been rocked. He didn't have the same posture when he received the slap. He didn't have the same smile, the same reaction. The Crazy Hawaiian was unaffected by almost every Van Heerden shot.
He was pretty much unaffected, put on the better show, landed better shots, almost finished him 3 times. So for me, I think it's pretty clear. Although Danny Van Heerden did himself proud, representing South Africa to the fullest. And he's looking good. He's still on his feet. He didn't go to sleep. And you never know.
And there he awaits, hoping to move to Las Vegas in the very near future. I will say this, no matter what happens in this fight, tremendous cojones by Danny Van Heerden to just hang in there and kind of survive and land some clean slaps at the end. Time now for the official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-44, 47-45, and 47-45 for your winner by unanimous decision and still Power Slap Super Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Crazy Hawaiian.
I'm here with the winner and still the super heavyweight champion of the world, the Crazy Hawaiian. That was an all-out war, trading blow for blow, but you seemed to get madder and madder as time went on.
Yeah, I really wanted to keep my record of no clubs and no penalties, but I guess they got 20/20 vision over here.
But it was a unanimous decision. No one had any doubt. You were the winner. Another thing that you mentioned coming into this match, your right hand at 100% for the very first time in your career. How much of a difference did that make?
It was on point tonight, baby. Give it up to Pitbull. He made my mouth swollen as hell. Hey, he's a tough guy, man. Don't count him out. He got belts in all kinds of combat sports. That was a real athlete. Don't look at his stomach or mine. But that was a real athlete in there. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. I hope you guys get to where you guys get going safely. And remember, God is good.
God is good, especially right now, in your case. Still the champion, successful title defense. But we want to know, what's next? Maybe you versus Dumpling?
Yeah, I want Dumpling so bad. Give me the Dumpling! I'm hungry! Feed me!
The Crazy Hawaiian, congratulations.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. Everybody, God bless and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, your super heavyweight champion, the Crazy
Marusarz Chihuahua. That post-fight interview brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. What a night here at the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. The welterweight belt changing hands with Anthony Babyface Blackburn winning, and the super heavyweight strap stays with the Crazy Hawaiian in front of a record-setting crowd here at the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. Over 3,000 fans on hand here tonight, Bisbee.
Get this man a dumpling. That's all I've got to say. You got to love the Crazy Hawaiian, because goes out there, has a tough fight against Danny Van Heerden. Very close, but 2-3-4. He dropped him. They were 10-8 rounds. It was an easy scorecard. And round 4, by the way, I won that little debate.
You were right. You were
the judges gave it to me, but Danny got round 5. But straight away, he's calling out the dumpling, the man that had the biggest knockout here all evening, made the biggest impact, a massive star as well. And you know, the Crazy Hawaiian, this man is a showman. He's an absolute showman.
He gets it.
He's
He
good
just
on the
gets it.
microphone. He's got a chin. He can knock people out. The man's a superstar.
Well, we still don't know exactly when the next date is going to be, but I cannot wait to see the Crazy Hawaiian take on Dumpling. Here was Dumpling against Camille Marusarz. This was the first strike of the match, and Dumpling sitting the polar bear down. He was out for a while.
Oh, what a shot that was. And he let the world know, listen, this is who I am. This is what I'm capable of. And I want to see a fast track to a title shot. Put the Dumpling with the Crazy Hawaiian. 2 massive men, 2 knockout powers. That is going to be a tremendous match.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that that's going to happen. The only one that could maybe supersede him would be Dwayne Crespo, who moved to super heavyweight and got the title, or got the win against the #1 contender. Paige VanZant, the biggest star to step on a power slap stage, gets a very impressive unanimous decision win tonight over Christine Wolmarans.
And she was great. Obviously, this is completely new for her. I mean, look at the speed. It's slow motion, but the speed of those slaps, the accuracy, she'd never done it before. There was no fouls whatsoever. She showed off a great chin. Of course, she's fought in the UFC for many years, done all kinds of combat sports, so we know she has a chin. But Wolmarans is tough. She has got some good power on her hands. Paige took it absolutely no problem. Solid victory.
All right, let's take a look now at the co-main. Emmanuel Muniz falling to Anthony Babyface Blackburn. It looked like when Blackburn found out he won the split decision, he was actually a little bit surprised. This was as close as they come. A tremendous title fight.
Yeah, back and forth, very, very close. And the reality is, it could have gone either way. It was kind of one of those matches. How do you score it? You know, what do you give more credit to? And the reaction on the face of Anthony Blackburn when he found out he won, the hands never came down for like 5 or 10 minutes. He was welling up. He was very, very emotional. I mean, look at this man. Fair play. It was a tough match. They both dished it out. They took a lot of punishment, and the man goes home as a champion. His family are here in the crowd as well. Just a beautiful moment that he'll always remember.
Spent a good portion of the last 2 months, did Anthony Blackburn, traveling around the country to visit family members, and seemingly everybody that he visited made the trek here to Las Vegas, and they were not disappointed tonight as he takes home the welterweight title. As for a look at the rest of the tremendous fights that went on tonight, here's a little real-time rewind.
There he is, Emmanuel Muniz. Pardon me, Isaiah Quinones.
Puerto Rican pretty boy.
That was. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, the Dumpling. Oh my God, the power. You see the way the head just snapped back?
Listen, this guy's a farmer in Russia, doesn't practice, doesn't work out. He's just country strong, as they say, Michael.
Country strong, just country. I mean, we call them something else where I come from, but I'm not going to say it, you know what I mean? It's like they're just out there in the country bumpkins, you know, they're just lifting barrels of hay and throwing pigs and deers and stuff around. But whatever you got to do, right? The man's got phenomenal power, unbelievable. And Marusarz, the polar bear, he was on the canvas for quite some time.
He was.
It was kind of scary.
All right, here's a look at our champions. The Crazy Hawaiian holds on. Damian DeBell, who was coaching tonight, the heavyweight champ. Wolverine at light heavyweight. John Davis, the middleweight champ. And Anthony Blackburn, your new welterweight power slap champion. Man, I cannot wait to get back here again. Can we do this again next week, please? Power Slap 9 going to be coming to you at some point in the very near future. What a tremendous night here in Las Vegas. Thank you to the Fountain Blue Las Vegas for hosting us here tonight. So many stars. Some of the regulars were in the house. Some new ones were in the house. Props to Vernon Cathy, taking down Austin Turpin and then stealing his dance. Cam Newton was loving it. There's Max Crosby. He's always here. Steve will do it. And how about Dumpling? Making his presence felt here for the first time, impressing everybody, and the man that mattered most in Dana White. Paige VanZant, the biggest star yet in Power Slap, making her presence felt, saying, listen, this is too much fun. I can't walk away from this. I'm going to be back. We have a new welterweight champion in Anthony Babyface Blackburn. What a night here in Las Vegas. International Fight Week, and guess what? Tomorrow, UFC 303 is on the way. Thanks for watching on Rumble, everybody. For Michael Bisping, I'm Dan Hellie. Enjoy your weekend.